Everton 2, Manchester United 2. That game had everything. I don't know how we've got out of there with a point. We'll take the point, but what do you make of that, bro? What do you make of that?
It's difficult because you ask for things from the manager, and there was things that he tried to give you today, and there's things you're asking for things with horrible tools. Honestly, like I get it. I get it's not good enough. I get it's behind. I get it's bad. I get this. I can get all of the things that you say, yeah. But then on the field, the personnel is scary, bro. Onana, he hasn't learned from the Mike Parry situation. He has to parry it out. He parried it out to Maddison. He sets it today. And then the last final penalty thing, good hands to it, bro. Get down, hold on to it. It goes out. Ashley Young forces him into a decision. Ashley Young tries to cheat. Does try to cheat, but we can't forget about what Onana's doing. We can't forget about Casemiro. We can't forget about Rasmus. We can't forget about Dallo. We can't forget about
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire had
Delict today.
Delict.
It's everyone. It's everyone.
This is what I'm saying, Flex. So you know when you talk about, and that's mentality, right? You talk about when the players' minds are, it's rough now. Now it's like, it's survival of the fittest. Have you got the balls, yeah, to get through this moment? Are you calm enough or got what it takes, the little bit about you to say it's going bad, but guess what? I'm going to try.
What about the manager now, KG? Because
we can talk about the manager.
Because, I was wound up. Show was like, you lot won't talk about the manager. Let's talk about Ruben Amroim because we've come out with a draw today. We've seen the footage of him. He can't believe it. He's struggling. Is he out of his depth? Is he going to be the right guy? Does he just need more time? Does he still need to change something? Does this change your mind with what you've seen? Like, he doesn't need to change something and it's just the players. How can he get more out of this? What should he do? Persist with this like this?
Honestly, like, you got to keep changing personnel. You have to. Today he tried Cheeto and he's trying things. This is the one thing I will say, like, we can't sack him. That's the one. Like, today we have to find a way. As you know what you're saying, he has to find a way. The manager has to find some way of getting something out of his team. Because guess what? Today, he changed it again. We started with 2 up front, and then when we didn't recognize what was going on. Where was the low playing? Was Ugarte was out wide? I didn't know what was going on, Flex. But then, again, he's trying his best to say, I'm going to do something else. Cheeto got a minute in the last game. Everyone lost their minds, yeah? Today, he gives him 20 minutes. Like, where? What, like, now? And we're talking about doing stuff with crap tools, bro. And I guess the manager can't be, like, the system.
But is he helping the crap tools?
They don't understand it.
If you got crap tools, do you have to alter how you try and do your job?
Onana's still going to do the parry in that situation with 4 at the back. Because that's saying we're not going to surrender no chances. We give chances away. When we played in the 4, we conceded the most chances under Ten Hag anyway. We're still going to have moments like that. I don't think that's what's... I don't know if that's what's... There's the system.
In build-up it is. The 3 centre-halves are getting pressed. They don't know what to do. It goes to the wing-back and then it goes to the centre. That happens against every single... So it's been sussed out. So it's your job as the manager to talk about how do we not do that? Do we go long from the goal kicks and play off the second? Do we...
He said I've gone short sometimes. I've gone long sometimes. I've tried to do different things and then now what you're telling me is play a completely different style of football, but then I'm telling you, I play with a 3. I'm actually a manager with 3 at the back. I will change it up front, but I play with a base of a 3. I can't change my philosophy to some. I'm not that. So guess what? I will change stuff ahead of the 3, but that's all I can do.
Should he become that now? Because of look how this team is playing football.
I don't play a 3. I don't know. That system that you're talking about, I don't play. That's not my system. So you're telling me to change to something I don't know.
You have to find a way. You're being paid.
I'm going to find a way in the 3 that I have. I'm going to find a way. I'm saying that is the base. Goalkeeper 3 at the back, and I will happy to change everything else. I will say I can go shorter, I can go, but then what else do you want me to do? I'm saying that you brought me that's my system. That's my philosophy, and you're asking me to learn a new philosophy I'm not comfortable with. Just imagine saying, you can't use your left hand, just start using your...
And then all of a sudden, he's learning on the job, and then he's not confident.
I don't know how to use this, bro. I can't do... What you're asking me to do now, I don't know how to do it.
But top-level managers should be able to adapt a system.
No, because this is...
Surely.
Wait, hold on.
Change a different formation.
You brought me in. When you sat down and brought me in for the interview, this is who I told you I was. Yeah, you telling me come in and be someone completely different. I will adapt. I'm not saying I'm not willing to adapt. I'm saying this is where my adaptation stops because I don't know. I haven't trained that. So everywhere I've been, this is who I've been.
Is that just excuses for Ruben?
How's
Amroim?
it an excuse?
Is
though?
that giving him a way out? Is that
if you don't know how to drive manual, yeah, and you've just been driving automatic, and I say, well, guess what? Your automatic's broken.
Elite level manager though.
Your automatic's broken. Get into the manual and drive. Don't stall. Of course you're gonna stall. You're gonna stall.
So what I'm saying, that's fine. But so you're saying at the top level of football,
because yes,
UEFA A license, lauded everything.
Yeah.
He can't just go right. I just need 4.
They tell every manager find a philosophy and stuff. I'm saying I will change because everyone's stuck on this part of he plays free at the back. But I'm saying, guess what, guys? Yes, it's a free at the back, but it's past the free at the back. We're talking about. I will change the system. I will bring people back. I'll go long. I'll bypass. I will do all these things. I will try and change or put a number 10. I'm adapting. I can't do much more. Guess what? If not, I'm not the man for you. Then you got to get to the stage where you say, you know what? Well, you brought me in here, and this is where I can't do that. I'm not the man for you. Unless you're telling me, unless they say, you know what? I don't see it, because the scholars of football went to interview him. We got 5 people upstairs that said. And Finger football director, all these people that said this is the man we need for the job.
What about then to come away from that? Because again, this is going to be a whole show going into the Ipswich thing. Just about actually the positive side, down and out. Down and out. Let's be honest. We all saw what we saw. We all felt how we felt for large parts. Yeah. And the Bruno free kick changes everything. No shots open target in open play. No, XG 0.04, until that one free kick. The one free kick changes it. Then Ugarte gets his first goal. We did put them under pressure. We asserted ourselves to make sure we get a second goal. That needs to be commended. And then we've obviously come out of a draw from a horrendous performance and a horrendous position in the game. Yeah. Do we need to look at that and actually say, fucking well done, at least? Bruno, he that's a great free kick. We needed it in that moment. You look to your captain and we say, we got nothing. Can you give us something, Bruno? Whoa. He did.
One of the most hated players at the team. But then...
where would we be without that today?
And it's not like me saying that he's the greatest or da-da-da-da. This is why I'm just saying we needed it. You know what I mean? Right? Man United in a relegation battle, every point counts. Every point's important. That was the capitalist that we could build on. And yeah, it's dark, bro. But then at least in that moment, he done well. He still had a because we would have blamed him. And
he would have given. It was him who led to that whole penalty by giving a shit ball.
So it's Bruno. That's typical Bruno, Jekyll and Hyde. But then again, we celebrate him for those things that he does right. That's good in it. We needed that moment, and it galvanized the team, and it got the team going. And he didn't put his head down. He just kept on trying. And yeah, so it is where it, bro. Good point. I take the point.
It isn't, yeah. You bite the hand off at the beginning for that. All right, cool. Here we go. We move.